Hey, what is up guys? It is me, Zayden, and welcome back to another video on the channel. And today guys, we are going to be building Grian's Hermitcraft Season 6 base. And wow, that kind of just loaded in there. And in the last episode we did the circle and we finished off designing those towers. So that was super successful. And in this episode we're going to be continuing our work on the circle. So that's very exciting. But as you may have noticed, Construction Tim, he's done a bit of furnishing. He went to IKEA, he got me some furniture, and it's very cool. My Zai banner above my couch. But anyway, today to the Wall of Fame, we are going to be adding Adviku 710. Hopefully I pronounced that right. And they are up to date on creative and made the Shulker monster inside. So that's really awesome. If you want to be added to the Hall of Fame, all you need to do is comment down below where you're on the tutorial and what mode you're doing it in. And also, it looks like Construction Tim's been doing a bit of excavation over here, so that's pretty cool. However, I will waste no more time because it is time to get straight into continuing work on this little circle here. So let's start. Alright, so first of all, we are going to continue work with this circle. And what we want to do is we'll start on the front bit, so you should have quite a bit of space here, because obviously at a later point, we're going to be doing the big path here. So for now, you want to double up the top two blocks of the circle. So you want to go like 1, 2, 3, 4, just like this, and then go like that. But you don't want to do anything to these two, so it just should look like this. And you want to do that all the way around the circle. So on every bit, you just go top two blocks, you double it up. And obviously that gives it a bit more kind of shape, which is cool. And we're going to be doing something similar on the outer circle. So that's cool. So you want to do this all the way around. And it's a pretty easy thing to start off with. So I reckon you guys can mostly do this by yourselves. So just go around all the way, double the top two blocks up. And once you're done, you should have this. Okay, so that is looking really good and we've doubled it up. And I just want to go over here to show you that you don't actually double it up here. It should just kind of look like this. So you just want to keep this bit as it is. That's looking very good. And you don't do any overlap. It's just diagonals. Right, so that is that circle done. But now we have a bit of work to do over here. So you want to take this side. We've actually kind of helped ourselves a little bit because we have already built round this, and that's going to be really useful in a minute, as you'll see. But for now, we want to take some white concrete and build around here. And you want to connect each bit that you build around with a block. So like this, just go all the way around like this, and then that's good. And then we'll be able to place the cool glass bit that goes there. So just want to do this and build this round, and hopefully we will also be able to get the path done. So that'd be good. And for the diagonal bit, just do normal kind of diagonal connected by block and stuff. And you guys can do this, and you might be wondering what you do once you get to these bits. But I mean, well, obviously you've got the paths, and just for this, just go up to here and then just don't go any further because I'll explain everything you need to know about here later. So just go all the way around, build that around, and once you're done, you should have this. Okay, so now that we have done that, and that is looking really good, we can begin to move on to actually getting the path and the glass section and everything like that ready. So I'll just kind of show you like this. And oh, by the way, on the side with the tower like that, you just do this. Pretty self-explanatory, but anyway. So let's head over to here because we actually do want to do something with this. We need to extend it a little bit because this kind of forms into the path. And actually, I guess we're kind of going to be doing a little bit of the path now because you want to take this bit and actually from this block, so these two, you just want to punch out all of this because this is completely... We need to redo all of this. So yeah, just like that. Wait, actually, never mind. You can keep these. And then you want to do that on the other side as well. So like this, just punch out those and make it go up to the sand terracotta bit. That's looking good. And now you actually want to have 1, 2. So you go 1. So you place an extra bit of white concrete on all of these. Let's just start with that. Then you place another one here, so it kind of goes like stairs, and then you place another one here, so you kind of got 4 blocks, and you actually want to go 2 along this time, then another one, and you only go 1 along this time, and then you go another one, you just go 1 along again, and then you want to go 2 along, so you got like 3 in total, and then you want to go up, and let's just fill that in like this, and then you go 1, 2 again, and then you go 1, so like this, and you should have 2 blocks in between this bit, and you can actually extend this by 1, this bit and this, so like that, and then, so yeah, you want to extend this along 1, so you got 1 block here, and you want to go 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you extend this block out, and then you build 1, 2 along there, and then another 1, 2, then 1 more, and then that brings you out to there, so that should link up with that bit. Right, so now let's just do that on the other side. It's a little bit complicated, but we're getting through it, so we can just place like this on each bit, because that's what we need to do, and then we just want to do the exact same thing. So you just go 1 here, and then 1, so we do 1 extra, and then 1, 2, and you can always, like what we do here, it's exactly the same, so you can just kind of look back and make sure you're getting it right, so you can see that there's a 1 there, like this, and then we can do another one of that, and you can see that there is, in fact, goes back 1 more, but this time it goes 2 along, and, oops, nope, and then you can see it goes another 2 along, like this, and you can place in this, and then you can see it goes 1 along, and you should have 2 blocks between this and this, that's good, and then you just want to extend this back, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the 5th block you want to go out, and then you go 1, 2, then out, 1, 2, and then you break away this white concrete and connect that up to there. Right, so that is looking good, and we can do the path from there at a later point, but for now we actually want to go over to this side of the base, to the kind of tower bit, and we're going to want to work on the path here, and actually we might as well work on the doorway as well, because we do need to do that. So you want to go here, and you want to take the 2nd block in, and you actually are going to want to place an archway, we'll do the doorway later, but just place some cyan terracotta there, and then you want to go 1, 2, 3, and then you want to go 4, and then out 1, 2, and then basically just link this up, and then do the same on the other side. It's pretty simple. So if we go over here, go 1 block in, place the 2 blocks of cyan terracotta, and then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, because we want to go out 1, so oops, 1, 2, 3, and just link that up, and you can basically just fill this in. So yeah, we might as well just do that now. It won't take long. And so now we are actually ready to fill in the glass, which is a pretty big deal, because that's really gonna change the look of the base a lot. It's gonna definitely give it a much more finished look. So just take this, and so you just want to kind of go around and just place glass everywhere, basically. So just place it like this, and to place it in here on the sea level, just on the level of these blocks, and just place it in between here. So you should have the white concrete and grey cyan terracotta in between it. So just go all the way around and place this, fill this in. It's quite the job, but I think it should be fine. But just to make sure, you don't want to place it inside of this. You don't want to place it there. This is going to be a big path, so we'll do that later. Yeah. How many times do I keep referring to when we'll do this later? So just place it going up to here, if you know what I mean. So fill that all in, and once you are finished with that task, you should have this. Alright, so that is the glass section done, and that is looking really cool. Yeah, it definitely gives the base a lot more of a finished look, and over here it should just look like that. That is good. So, first of all, we got a couple of things to do with the towers. First of all, I was thinking we could actually do the doorway on this tower just because it would look good. So, we go up a total of 7 blocks, and we'll just do that on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7. And you just want to build across like this, and then build one more across like that. So you should have this. That's looking good. And we can break all of this away. And wow, that is a real mess there. But anyway, so then you want to break this away as well. So just break 1 block away. So you should be able to see 1 block of the arch like this. And then you want to go back again. And let's fill this in with white concrete because that's how it really is. So just fill it with white concrete all the way up to here. And actually, this doesn't actually lead anywhere in Grian's base, considering, because the tower's like here, it's a bit weird, but it's in the base, so we want to be all authentic and put it in. So then, you want to go 1 block back and place another archway, but this isn't going to be doubled up, this is just going to be like 1 block. So, just like this. And actually, you are going to want to make it super authentic. You're going to want to place 2 blocks of glass here, and 2 blocks of glass here, because he's actually, I think he built the tower after he did these paths, so it should actually be like this. And also, one more thing you're going to want to do is all the towers should not be on the sea level, they should be 1 block above, so the glass should kind of be there. However, for this one, it's a bit different because there's actually is like path of some kind, so you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 1 here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, then 1, 2, 3, and then that's what you want. So we can just fill that in. So that's exactly what we want, and then we're going to do this. We want to do the same thing on the other side. So if we just do this and break away this, so we got 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then we place actually cyan terracotta there, and then we can fill that in. So that's looking really good. We've done this, but now we want to go around to the other towers and pretty much do the same thing, but except you don't want to do any white concrete, because these shouldn't actually be on this level. These should be 1 level above, and these bits should be filled in with glass, because I think he built the towers after the glass, so we would have put them on top. So instead, you kind of should be doing this sort of thing, so just fill it in with glass. So if you go up like this, you should just kind of see glass, not the white concrete going down. So just if we just break away all of this and fill in all of this with glass, not just the bits where that should be. So just like this, go along and fill that in with glass. And then you want to do the exact same to the other side. So basically just raise up this whole thing 1 and just place the whole tower on glass. Which, now that you think about it, wouldn't be very supportive if it was real life, but Minecraft doesn't really follow the laws of physics, does it? So yeah, just go around to the other side and do that. Just build that on 1, and you should have this. There we go. So now that tower, you can see it's just sitting on glass. It doesn't go like underneath there. So that is looking really good. Now, I think we still have a bit of time left, so we might as well start at least on the path, so you know, the big path at the very front of the basin. I think we'll just get the outline done. That'd be quite nice. And then we're not going to do the big circle, but this is really important to get right, because this actually links this circle to the outer circle. So you will know when you build the outer circle if you got it wrong or if you got it right. So yeah, sounded a bit ominous, but anyway, so you want to start by placing some cyan terracotta here, and then going in 1, and then go out by 1, 2. So you should have this L shape, and then you want to basically, you go in, it's basically you go in a lot and then out. So we'll maybe have to mine out some of those hills, but luckily we have the /fill command, so we can just fill it with air. So I guess let's just do the L shape on the other side as well. So it goes like that and then like that. But I think we'll just do one side at a time. I think that would make it a bit easier. So you basically want to do a second L shape the exact same. So you go out 1 and then expand that by 2. That's looking good. Then you want to go out 1, but you want to expand this by 3. So you want to go 1, 2, 3. Then you go in 1, but you want to expand this by 5 this time. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So as you can see, the path is getting quite big. And it does look a bit weird at the moment, but it will look a lot better in a bit. So you want to go in and expand it by 5 once more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's looking good, isn't it? You can really tell how big this is going to be because this needs to go all the way out again. So yeah. And then you want to go in 1. And I think this might be the last bit. So this is then as part of the path. And you want to extend this by 9. So 1. So it should be 10 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's just double check that. So it should be 9 blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And now you want to start going back out again. And I think this is symmetrical, but I will tell you what to do anyway. So you should kind of have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks in there. So that's good. And then you want to go, so you go out 1 and then extend this by 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's good. And no, this is not symmetrical. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. It's not, well, it's the other side are the same, but I mean, this and this isn't symmetrical, so you want to be careful there. So you want to go out 1, and then extend that by 1, 2, 3, and then you go out 1, and then extend, out 1, extend that by 1, 2, out 1, extend that by 1, 2, and then you want to go 1, and then, so you got this 1, and then this basically leads into the circle, so just build a couple blocks there, and that is basically the path. That's basically what you need to know for the path. So all we need to do now is just build the exact same thing on the other side, and you just want to make very sure that this is all right. I'll go over it, don't worry, because I know that you guys might want to be sure. So let's go 1, and then 2, 3. So obviously you can just do the thing again where you just check and make sure that everything's completely right, which is really handy when we're repeating stuff because it does allow you to make sure that everything is correct, which is very important. So you got these 2 L shapes, and then you go in 1, and then 1, 2, 3, then you go out 1, then you want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, in 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we can check this. So this is going to be the bit that goes 10 in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then out. So you can check. Yeah, this is in. You can see that if we use a different block, we can check that this in fact is in line with that. So we are doing it right. And then we want to go. Guys, I'm so sorry. I have made a mistake. There should actually be 2 5s. So I think this should be in line with that. So let's just break away. This is not a big deal. It doesn't really matter. It's just we're gonna have to do this bit again. So you want to go 1, 2, 3. So you should have 3 here at the moment, and you want to extend that by 2. So in total you should have 6, you know. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and that should be the same with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then you want to go out, and then 1, 2, 3, and then out, 1, 2. And then 1, 2 again. So it is kind of symmetrical up to here. And if you stand here and go directly in this direction, you should eventually get to this point. So this then should be symmetrical with, well, not symmetrical, but it should link up to here. It should be at the same part. And you want, by the way, I didn't explain this in the video, but you want to go out by 1 there. So you kind of just got the same thing. It's completely symmetrical to this side. And it is a little bit tricky, I will agree with that. So now, after here, you want to go out by 1, and then you want to extend this, just like what we did before. So now from here, we can do the double check thing, and we want to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we want to go out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll go out 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go out 1, 2. Out 1, 1, 2, and then we're going to go out 1, and then we can extend this, and that should be in line with that, and it is. So that is basically the path done, and I will go over that. And this video, we've definitely run out of time for this video, and But I will go over this, so you should have a little L shape, so you should have 2, so 3 there, then 3, then 4, then 6, then another 6, then 10, then 6, 6, 4, 2, 3, 3, 1, well, 2, and then goes out into the circle like that. And see how it looks really cool like that. And yeah, and by the way, I just wanted to add, if you ever have any questions about any of this and it doesn't link up or anything, just feel free to put them down in the comments below and I will try and help you out with that. But for now, thank you so much for watching. Please do remember to leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you're new to the channel. But for now, I will see you guys later. Bye!